This is the most beloved Pokemon.
Is it?
That is in the community right now.
What is it?
This is trending all over Twitter. There's memes all over the place. His name is Snom. The most beloved Pokemon right now in the community. Where is Summer? Someone who doesn't know Pokemon. Someone that is an outsider looking in. This is it. This is what's going to be make or break my career in Pokemon. What does my wife think about Snom? Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. Hey, hi, hello there. How's it going? I am the Grandmaster and I also go by D-Ray. Today we're going to be bringing you a super fun video and we're going to be featuring my beautiful wife Summer. Say hi.
Hi.
So for those of you who follow our other channel, the Los 4 Kings vlog channel, know who she is. She's here in her beautiful self. It is late at night. The lighting really sucks, but we're still going to do it anyway. We're going to be rating all the Generation 8 Pokemon purely off of aesthetics. Putting all the competitive stuff aside, we're just gonna go straight off the way the Pokemon looks. Summer isn't necessarily, well, Summer doesn't really know. Summer doesn't know about anything competitive wise for Pokemon. So she's here just to give her 2 cents on a person who knows the Pokemon generation and knows the meta and just knows Pokemon in general, to someone that just looks at it and was like, okay, that's a good design. So I thought that this would be a fun idea. Hope you guys like it. If you guys are excited for this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, please do me a big favor, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you get notified every time we post another video. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. The rules to this, I'm gonna do one Pokemon and then we'll popcorn to you. From top to left, from left to right, I'm gonna do the first, Summer does the next. I'm gonna do the next, she goes from there. S tier, as you know, obviously is like the cream of the crop. Looks phenomenal. Pokemon and Game Freak completely nailed it on the head. A is like, it's pretty good. B is meh, it's still good, but I'm not too on top of being on the train. C is like down the middle. D is, you know, barely passing. F, drop the ball. And atrocious. If it's just bad, like it just does not need to exist anymore. So I'm sure that you guys will find this really entertaining because we're gonna think of something that you may love, we may not. So we'll see how it goes. With all that being said, let's just go ahead and get started. You can go ahead and start. What time you start?
No, you start first.
Me start?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what the Pokemon are too, what their name is. The first mon that you guys see on screen is the Balerion Meowth. So Balerion Meowth, I think to me is like a C. I like Meowth, and I like the beard that it gave it, but the eyes, I think that just makes him super crazy looking. And then the black, I think that they should have left the black medallion gold from before.
The cat from, minus the colors, but the face features looks like the cat from Alice in the Wonderland.
Oh, it does. Yeah. That's supposed to be his beard, but if you look at it, if you've never seen the Pokemon like dead on, it just looks like a big old face. He has to turn sideways for it to notice that it's a beard, so it's okay. So, you're next. The next one is Balerion Ponyta.
I remember when you first showed me this one, it looked very My Little Pony.
Yeah.
It's cute. But I don't know. It's like cute, but for me, it's
really.
Not
I watched
best.
this live stream to see this reveal of this Pokemon for hours, and once I saw it, I thought it was adorable. No?
I like the evolution of it, but I don't like that one.
Oof.
Yeah.
Guys,
it's just too kind of, I don't know.
Too girly?
I don't know. It's too.
I think it's better than the original Ponyta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's better than the original. And if you don't know this, but whenever it cries or doesn't attack, its tail lights up.
Oh.
So that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
So it's evolution. My turn is.
Okay. We'll change it to me because that's cool.
Okay, so it goes a little bit up because of the glow. Also, Ponyta lost the fire typing and gained the psychic typing. So Rapidash is my turn. This here. I really like it. Yeah. I'm gonna put it in A. So I don't think it's S tier, but I think it's A tier. This is the definition of a unicorn, like straight up unicorn. It's still got the masculine features though. So it's like a dude, a pretty boy.
Luxurious.
Yeah, very luxurious looking. So I give props to Balerion Rapidash for sure.
Alright.
That's Balerion
this is
Farfetch'd.
The thing with the onion, huh?
With the onion, I love that. It's a leak. That's what they call it. So basically, all that he just got darker and shorter with a bigger leak is all really is.
With a big ass onion.
Just a cebollita, just beating people down. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, man, it's
probably
so down the middle. That's
that
pretty.
onion.
Being neutral is good. It probably stinks. Yeah. Yeah. He didn't really change much from the other Cantonian Farfetch. He just changed. Got a little bit darker, a little bit shorter, than a bigger leak. So. Bigger leak, bigger onion. So, Galarian Wheezing. I love the top hat. I love the idea. It went from a poison type to a poison fairy type, but I'm like, man.
Fairy?
Yeah, it's a poison fairy. That's a fairy type. This is the definition of a fairy type to the Pokemon generation. To the Pokemon creators, that's a fairy. Fairy poison typing. The fuzz, the green stuff that comes out of its nose, I think it's pretty cool, but the top hat's just too high to me. It's supposed to resemble those towers that are like for waste plants.
It looks like a tower of a waste plant. It
Yeah,
doesn't look
but
like a
I
top
think it's
hat.
just too high for me. If it's a little bit shorter, like a top hat, it'd be nicer. But nah, that's all. That's how I stand for him. All right, you're up. So the next one is Galarian Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
It's Mr. Mime.
So really the difference I see majorly
He's
is
blue.
the blue.
He's
is
blue.
that basically the only difference?
He dances.
Yeah, I know
He
he
went
did.
from being like a mime
Yeah.
to like a tap dancer. Yeah, he like tap dances
But the
That's
whole point
really-
of Mr. Mime was
to be a mime.
to be a mime.
Yeah, but he's obviously still a mime, but his sprite like dances
It's
like a tap
dances.
dance, which is kind of lame in my opinion. I'm trying to find something.
Yeah, I'm not feeling him. Maybe
Really?
because I have a connection to the one in the movie.
Oh yeah, from the movie, from Pokemon the first movie, from not the first movie, Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah. Okay, he was a creep there, but it was really funny. All right, so I'm up. Oh, Galarian Corsola, I go A tier. So I think Galarian Corsola is really, really great. So from this, it's just basically the reason why I'm putting it in A is because of the meaning behind why they made Corsola the way it is.
I thought this was about aesthetics.
It is aesthetics, but the aesthetics kind of puts in the story. So if you notice, he's sad.
Okay.
So he's got a frown
yeah,
face
I
on
see
him,
that.
and the top is see-through because now he's a ghost type. So Corsola was a water type, and he was pink. And in this generation, Corsola is dead. He's a ghost now, and the reason for it is because of world pollution. So the oceans were polluted, and Corsola lives in the ocean. So therefore, Corsola lived in these
Okay.
polluted waters, and he died.
Oh.
So he's now a ghost spirit. So I love the ghost typing, and Corsola is now a ghost, and he's super sad, and he's white now, and you can see through his little horns.
I like the
He's
concept
adorable.
behind it.
Yeah, see?
I do like the concept. I like the idea.
It gives you more thought about what's going on
Yeah,
in the world.
but I don't know. It
The
looks
design
kinda
itself,
funky. Yeah,
I love.
the
I actually
design
love the
itself.
design. He's so sad. He's a grumpy boy.
What is it supposed to be?
He's at a dead piece of coral.
A coral.
Dead piece of coral.
But I don't know. That doesn't look like coral to me. That's the only thing. Like usually, I can kind of assume what something looks like what it could
Yeah.
be. But that one.
I think it's just more of a meaning thing to me, and it's a ghost type.
Yeah,
and aesthetically,
but it's
to
not.
me, it looks
This
nice.
is not about me.
I
This
know.
is about
This is the
aesthetics.
one exception I had to make. Okay, cool. So you're next. So the next one is Balerion Zigzagoon.
Is it?
It's like a ferret.
Oh,
It's a ferret, and
What?
it used to be brown.
Ferrets.
It used to be brown. Now it's like a black and white coloring.
And with its tongue out. It would
Yeah.
always have that. What's?
Well, it didn't have his tongue out before. It's a dark typing. But yeah, red eyes. Looks very raccoonish. I know you don't like raccoons.
Nope.
Oh, F. Oh, straight F for Galarian Zigzagoon.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay. So his evolution, Linoon. I'm honestly going to put in D because I'm indifferent about it. I love that the tongue has been added to it. I actually like the coloring, but I don't like that it always stays out.
Oh.
It never retracts the tongue, and I think that's kind of lame. But anyway, I am a little bit indifferent about its evolution, but we'll get to that. So you're up next. This is Galarian Darumaka.
For some reason, I thought of Arya when I.
Did you
saw
really?
this. It goes to A.
So Arya's our daughter. So it's adorable. It's little tiny little arms.
Her
And-
walking.
Yeah,
with
and
the-
you can't flex his arms, so he just
No,
dances
it's
like
cute.
side to side. So Darumaka gets an A tier from Summer. So he's up there now. Galarian Darmanitan recently was banned to Ubers. I love the design. I love the fat lips. It's supposed to look like a Yeti.
Yeah.
So it used to be a fire type.
It gives me Genie Yeti vibes.
Yeah, like a snowman. So it actually has two different forms, and you're about to rate the next form.
Oh, okay.
But this form is the Gorilla Tactics regular form for Darmanitan, pure ice type. It's got the snowman top. It's got the big fat lips, It looks like a gorilla. It was a gorilla before,
Yeah,
like
it looks
red.
like a gorilla.
But now it's like a snowman guy. It's like a Yeti. I think it's great. I think it's S tier. I love the way that thing looks. Rest in peace. It's on Ubers now. I never get to use it.
And this is the other.
That's the Zen mode. So now you can see more of the snowman aspect of it because the fire's coming out like the carrot on his nose.
But it still looks kind of.
I'm not gonna say anything because I'm curious what you think.
I like this one more than the one that I'm about to rate. I say this one's a B.
A B? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because, like, I don't know. I like this one more. This one I can tell what it is.
I think the fire in his nose is a little aggressive.
Yeah, it's just a little funky looking.
Yeah. Again, it goes from pure ice to fire ice. That's why it looks like that.
Fire ice is very confusing.
Yeah. Fire and ice. So the next one we have is Balerion Zigzagoon. Balerion Zigzagoon basically now is carrying a little plate stone, and then he's I think it's atrocious.
Yeah.
I think it's really bad.
agree.
I don't like it. It's a ghost type. I love my ghost types. I love them all, but I think the design was a lot better. Yamask used to actually just carry a little mask, but now he just carries a little stone. I don't like it. Anyway, all right, so this next one is Balerion Stunfisk. It's supposed to look like a bear trap. So essentially, it's like a bear. No, okay, no comment. just so bad. I kind of agree with you. I love the coloring because I love the colors, the green and the gray.
Yeah.
But it's not good.
No.
Yeah, it's just bad. Oh, here we go to the starter. So these are all of the Galarian forms of old Pokemon. So now we move on to the new guys, the new introductions to the new generation. So first one is Grookey. Grookey Gang is a solid A from me. Grookey, the little monkey dude, is just phenomenal. Carries a little stick, just beats people with it. Okay, go for it. This next one is Thwacky. This is Thwacky, the evolution of.
Also,
yeah.
He's cute.
Little monkey, a little flat body. I honestly didn't think much about it in the beginning because it looks like he has no neck. It's just a flat body, but still pretty good. Rillaboom sits an S tier for me. So Rillaboom is a gorilla, mostly for sentimental reasons because our son loves gorillas. I think that's a little bit too much to fully have a drum with you at all times. I thought that was a little excessive, but just rating the Pokemon itself, I think it looks awesome with the big grass hair, like Troy Polamalu. Really good. Okay, so the next starter, this is Scorbunny.
He's cute.
He's the Dorbs. Yeah. Honestly, I would like this line too. So this is Raboot.
Really?
Little hoodlum. I think he's really good.
Okay, yeah, I can see the hoodlum.
So he's wearing a bandana over his head. I think it's really, really great. I love how his ears fell down.
Yeah.
And he's always angry. So he's a very, very angry teenager.
Yeah.
And then
which is good for the second evolution of it. Midline, I say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cinderace was like a maybe for me.
Really? I like it a lot. And then
Soccer player.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, Cinderace. So for those who don't know, for those who just got introduced to the generation, the Pokemon starters were based off different themes. The grass starters is music, so that's the line for Grookey. The fire starters, that's going to be the line for more of a sports kind of theme. Then the water, which is going to be for Sobble, is more of a mystery.
It because you can tell by that.
Yeah.
You know, you can tell, oh, this guy looks kind of like
athletic,
sporty, and this, you know, you can see that. You don't have to have someone explain that to you.
Yeah. So he looks bored. CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo. I love him. So I get Sobble. Sobble is a C for me. I didn't really like it. I mean, it's a little chameleon dude that's always sad and scared, but it's like an eh for me.
Yeah, same. I don't really like the way that one's designed.
I forgot this one's name, to be 100% honest with you, but sorry guys for those of you who love the Sobble line. I don't really like it. And wow, why am I blanking on his name? That's how much I really don't like this guy. I think it's atrocious. So Sobble's, wow, what is Inteleon? Inteleon is his name. So Inteleon is just garbage. I feel like they dropped the ball here. I think it's a slender look. It's very feminine to me. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it being feminine. I just think that it just looks fragile. Even though it is fragile, they could have done so much more.
He looks like the bad guy from Monsters Inc.
From Monsters Inc.
Yeah,
Randall. I think another Pokemon that's gonna come out looks more like Randall.
Okay.
Anyway.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
All right, you're next. This is School Vet.
This one, of course, because this one
Really?
is Aria. This one is Aria.
With the puffy cheeks. So
That-
School
with her
Vet.
little chonguitos.
School Vet goes straight to S tier without even a thought. Okay.
It's so Like if I saw that in real life, I would want to cuddle with it, and it would be the sweetest thing ever, and just want to take like little, I don't know, what do squirrels eat?
What do squirrels eat? They eat nuts.
Yeah, there you go.
So next, Greedent actually, so Greedent I actually didn't really like in the beginning, but honestly I've been watching AJ's videos and he's been using the VGC, and he brought this good thing. His name of his Greedent is Hey Kids. No. Because his little face. Yeah. So I honestly think that made me a little indifferent on it. I went from like really not liking it to like being neutral.
It looks like it had
a little fat squirrel.
A little too much
to eat. So I'm just going in the middle. Thanks to AJ. So thanks, Dan.
It's this one.
That one is Rookie D. Rookie D.
An owl?
No, it's a little bird. It's like a little raven bird.
Oh, okay.
So what would you rate for Rookie D?
I say it's cute. B.
A B?
Yeah.
Really? A little tiny guy? Yeah. So Rookie D gets a solid B from you. So for me, Corvus Squire. I wanted the next one. Corvus Squire is an F. I think that they like completely went from like being adorable to like random, and then to like what you get to rate to like. You go ahead.
This one's dark.
Yeah. Korbinite is his name.
I can't even really see it.
It's just a metal raven.
Oh.
How dope does that sound? A metal raven flies people around. So dope.
I'm assuming this one's like boom here for you.
That's S tier for me, but it's your turn.
It's very dark. It kind of starts off like adorable, and then
it gets darker and darker.
I can relate.
I saw Corvus Squire was different. You can relate. The evolution of Summer. B tier?
Yeah.
Oh my god! We have the first controversial pick of the entire video. So Summer puts Korbinite in B. Okay.
Right. It's about aesthetics.
It's about aesthetics. I think it looks great. It looks so good. It looks so good.
I don't know.
Here, let me show you. I mean, you can't change your pick. You already unclicked.
Yeah.
You already unclicked. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here. We're gonna look it up real quick.
Yeah, but it's about aesthetics. It's not about.
Because you can't really see him though. Look at him. That's him looking up straight up, like close up. You can't change it. But it's a metal raven. That's so dope. Anyway.
I still keep it.
You still keep it even after all that? Mm-hmm. All right, Blippy bug. But the big old eyes, and it just needs to not exist. I think that's really Blip Bug is his name. I just don't like it. Oh, you get the next one. The next one's name is Dottler.
Dottler? Mm-hmm. What the hell is it?
Like
I see it.
It's like a cocoon.
What is
it's
it?
like a cocoon bug. Bug psychic typing. The evolution of Blip Bug. Pre-evolution of Orbeetle. But it looks like it's your turn. Can I influence your decision on where you put the stuff? Okay, D. It's pretty good. He looks like a minion to me. That's why I think he's really cool.
I don't see that.
Orbeetle. Orbeetle is a solid C for me. It's supposed to be like a really tough looking ladybug.
Yeah, I see that.
Like a pissed off ladybug. Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. The concept is great because we haven't had a ladybug Pokemon since Ladybug and Lady N. So I think that giving love to the ladybug is really great. It's called Nickit.
Nickit.
It's
a fox.
It's a fox. A dark fox.
He looks very unamused.
One of the early games. Where are you putting?
He's very average to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he's garbage.
Oh, okay.
That's the same I'm gonna do for Thievul. I just don't like these. I don't like this line. I just think that they could have done so much more with the dark looking fox.
Yeah.
Because a fox. And you think of a fox and you think of a dark type fox. I think of a kitsune, which is Jack Vinny's folktale, and they could have done so much better with that. That's true. But this is just very derpy looking, so I'm not really.
I agree.
So I'm not really a big fan. So this next one's called Gossifleur.
It's a flower.
It's like I think it's like a flower, like the bird of paradise.
Where is its face?
His little eyeballs are right there.
Right here.
Right above the green. Yeah.
I've seen better flower types.
I'd be okay if you dropped it there. Yep, I'd be okay if you dropped it there.
Eldegoss? Not flower types, flower-looking Pokemon.
Yeah, like Vileplume or Blossom. So, Eldegoss, I'm gonna put an F also. It's supposed to be one of those like puff bugs. That's like a dandelion on its head.
Egg.
Yeah, it looks like an egg. It looks like a ball. It doesn't really look like a dandelion to me. So it's cool that it's got a little bandana over his mouth. That's pretty dope. But besides that, I think they could have done much better with the dandelion looking Pokemon. We haven't had one since Jumpluff, but this could have been better, I think. So Wooloo, very controversial. Wooloo is loved by the thousands, by the waves. When this Pokemon was first introduced, it was the second one introduced for the generation. Everyone just took off with it. So I'm curious to see if you like it or not.
These braids look like extensions.
It's a sheep with braids. Yeah.
It looks like extensions.
Drum roll, drum roll. Does she like Wooloo? Is she part of the masses?
You have to come back to the next episode.
No. And cut.
I don't know. I'm so indifferent about it, so I'm gonna put it right there.
No, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's garbage. Sorry guys, I don't like Wooloo. I think it's lame. Double on the other side. We have a goat. I'm gonna put him in beer. Goat. Goat. Like what Roman says. Yeah, with the big old antlers, and this thing is fat. This thing is super thick. It's just, I like it a lot. I think the design is great. I think it's night and day from Wooloo to Double. I think that just the two of them are just really, really great. So this, the derpy guy. So this next one is Choodle. What's his name?
Choodle?
Choodle. Like chew and then tol. What do you think about Choodle? Meh? Yeah. Nah, I said meh. Yeah. Dreadnought? Night and day between these two.
Yeah, very different.
But I'm gonna put Dreadnought in a D.
I like that design better than the
evolution. He for sure grows up. I think that it looks really, really great.
Big difference.
Yeah.
But I like the evolution of it, like the second, better than the first one.
This is the closest Pokemon we got to Bowser, and he's on 4 legs.
Oh yeah.
That's where you drop. Me personally, if you're gonna, we're in the Nintendo line here, guys. You have a Pokemon that is really close to being Bowser's cousin, and he's on 4 legs. Let him go on 2. Granted, his Gigantamax form, he stands on 2 legs. I get that, but I would rather him to be full-time 2-legged. That's all I'm gonna say. Yamper.
What if he's tired and he doesn't want to be on 2 legs?
Okay. Yamper. Really? The corgi?
No.
Okay. Everyone loves Yamper. I think Yamper is great. I'm gonna put Bolton right next to Yamper because I think it's I dropped him already.
No, you did it already.
I did. Bolton is actually pretty good. The one thing I don't like about Bolton, you can't really see it from right here, is his eyes.
Yeah, they're crazy eyes.
They're like wide, really crazy eyes.
It works for Yamper, right? But not for him.
Not for Bolton.
No,
I think it just looks crazy. He needs to have more of like the oval eyes.
I think more
back.
Narrow. Yeah, not so crazy looking.
Looks like he's dazed.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one is Roly Coly.
What the hell is that? A piece of coal?
It's a piece of coal with a wheel. Roly Coly. So, would you put Roly Coly? Oh yes, it doesn't need to exist. I agree. It's the evolution. I don't even remember his name, but he's gonna go right there. I don't like this line. It's supposed to be a lump of coal in the beginning with the wheel.
Is this it too?
Yeah, that's the 3rd evolution. That's Colossal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't like them. I think they could have done something really, really good. So when you looked at Roly Coly, it's a piece of coal with a wheel on it. I thought that would have made like a car, but he is technically a car on the 2nd stage, but it could have turned into a train. If it turned into a train, that would have been sick. But he just wants to look like another Pokemon, Rhydon and Rhyperior. He looks just like him. So I think it's just a mimic.
Your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, you put Colossal there? Applin! Adorable. Goes A. Applin is adorable. It's a little apple. It's a grass dragon type.
Okay.
This is a dragon. Okay, mind you.
I know, but they could have. I just feel like, first of all, it looks like it's an apple. It turns into an apple pie. That's a dragon type, which is weird. But I just feel like they could have done the design different.
Yeah, but listen, it's an apple. It looks so cute. So Charizard didn't get the dragon type, but this did.
Yeah, I know, that's weird.
So this is a dragon in the world of Pokemon, but I think that the apple is phenomenal.
Wait, what's this supposed?
That
I
is
know that's
that is Flapple. Flapple. So Applin
Yeah.
has 2 branch evolutions.
Yeah.
Either it becomes
I know, I can tell.
Flapple or
But
Appleton.
what the hell is this? Like, I can tell.
See, it's like a little.
an
It's like
apple
a little.
turns into an apple pie. I understand that, but what the hell is this?
It's like a little. It's like a worm that is opened up with the apple, and he uses the apple to flap.
What? No.
Okay.
Gross.
And then Appleton, on the other hand,
That's cute.
is a dragon with a pie in his back. He goes a
But
solid.
I just want to eat it. And how is it a dragon?
I know. You can see more of a dragon here now.
No. Where the hell is the dragon there? It looks like a.
Okay, I'll leave him in B, just because he doesn't purely look like a dragon.
He looks like a dinosaur.
Yeah, he's very tiny. He's not big. He's very small.
Uh-huh.
He's very small. So I'll put him in B. I love Appleton, but I think I wouldn't put him up in A just yet.
Yeah.
I can't believe you put Yamper in A. Okay.
Why?
All right, you're next. This is
I like Yamper better than I like his evolution. What is it?
What?
Yamper's.
Yamper's evolution.
Yeah.
Bolton.
Bolton. I like him, but I like Yamper better than Bolton. What the
Okay.
hell is this? A pug?
That's Silicobra.
Oh, it's a cobra.
Yeah, it's a little mini cobra. It's a ground type, little mini cobra. Little infant cobra doesn't have his little things yet. Yeah, okay. I can agree with that. But Sandaconda, so they can't really tell here, but Sandaconda, here's what I think about it. Aesthetically, okay, I love that we have an anaconda Pokemon. Phenomenal. It's garbage of the position that they put the anaconda in. So the anaconda is actually wrapped, he's coiled up, and his body is wrapped around his head. So essentially he's like perched up. No, he's perched up. His body is wrapped around his head. Yeah. He coiled himself.
Yeah.
And so he stays in that position. And then when he Gigantamaxes, he just stands on his tail and he's just like,
No.
I think that if he had him coiled up like a regular snake, would have been dope. So because of that, because of the position that we got our anaconda in, I'm putting him in a D. It would have been probably S tier for me if it wasn't in this position. He's coiled up. He basically coiled himself up.
Yeah.
So I don't like that.
Well, you know why snakes coil up, though, right?
Yeah,
because
because
they're defensive.
Yeah, I get that. It's a very defensive Pokemon. I understand that, but I don't like the way. I don't like the coiled up. So that's Cramorant. So there's 3 different forms of Cramorant. You just put all 3 of them.
They look the same.
One, so a special ability allows it when he uses Surf, it spits out a Pikachu.
This looks like it was started eating. This one is like it's done eating, and this one's satisfied.
So, put all 3 wherever you think. I have a specific.
All 3?
Well, they're all. He has the same Pokemon. It's because of its ability, you just get one of the 2 in his mouth.
Pobrecito Pikachu.
So that's an Arrokuda in his mouth for those who don't know.
Oh, it looks like a Pikachu.
No, the next one is Arrokuda.
Oh.
Are you gonna put it? Okay. You dropping the rest of them in F?
Yeah, because they're all the same.
Yeah, it's all one Pokemon.
I know, but it's like, I don't know.
So special ability, the reason why it looks this way, special ability when he uses Surf, at the end of the Surf ability, he holds on to it. But that's why he looks that way.
Yeah.
Is that you have a chance to catch a Pikachu during the Surf.
Yeah.
And if your opponent hits you, then he spits out the Pikachu.
It's just about aesthetics.
Exactly. That's the way they look. This is the best way to look at Cramorant. He's just too derpy. I think he's garbage. I don't think he needs to exist. I think he's really, really bad. Anyway.
Oh, okay.
Arrokuda doesn't need to exist. I don't like Arrokuda. It's supposed to be the pre-evolution of what you get to rank, which I think is phenomenal. So that's Barraskewda. Barraskewda, I think looks.
It looks like the eels from the face looks like the eel from The Little Mermaid. Those eels that are trying to attack. That work
Ursula's
yeah.
eels. Okay, B is good. B is a good one for Barraskewda. So you can't see it here because there's still images. His tail spins like a propeller.
Oh, that's cool.
Like a torpedo.
Okay.
Which is really cool in my opinion. So, I forgot this dude's name. Toxel.
Has
so
a
Toxel.
big ass forehead.
You're getting all the good ones, man. So the next ones that are coming up. So Toxel, I think is adorable. I'm gonna put him in B This is the little baby looking like lizard dinosaur thing.
But the thing is, I like this one better than this one.
You rate them both? Okay, you can separate them. Separate them. I'll do the other one. So this is Toxtricity and its low-key form. So there's different forms. Toxtricity has a low-key form, which is the bluish shade, and a high-key form, which is the yellowish shade.
I don't know.
So you get the low-key form. And there's a difference competitive-wise. They get different moves.
I like the high key form better.
So you put him in D? Ooh, don't have to die.
I think
my buddy
C is better.
Oh, die. If you're watching this video, I'm so sorry, bro. This is his favorite Pokemon.
I like the high key. The high key form to me would go S.
High key form to me is A. It's not S tier, and I'm gonna piss off a lot of people off. I'm so sorry. Don't come at me in the comment section below. But for real, get in the comment section below. I think it's just he's okay. I love the Rockstar look that he's got. I love the Laker color scheme. That's great.
I think he's S. You wanted to make a second logo, and he was gonna be your mascot.
I did, but that's the thing.
So
is
how
that
do you put
my
that?
first thought at first glance, yes, but then it grew on me to not. Does that make sense? Like
but
when
this
I first
is about
saw, like exactly. But I grew out of it. The first time I saw Mimikyu, I never stopped.
Oh my god.
The first time I saw Mimikyu was love at first sight. Toxtricity, I loved it in the beginning, and then I grew out of him. So that's just my thought of that.
What the hell is this?
So let me get the name. Hold on. The name is I can remember the name off the top of my head. Sizzlepede. Sizzlepede, a little worm. Yeah. Sizzlepede. You don't like Sizzlepede?
No.
Doesn't need to exist. Just a little merpy. Centiskorch under the way.
Yeah.
Centiskorch is S tier.
Really?
Centiskorch is so cool.
It is good,
it's a fire bug type. It's a centipede. They did a horrible job giving it good moves, but aesthetically, it's just super dope looking. It gets a Gigantamax form where it turns into like this long, like Chinese dragon looking thing, but it's still a centipede,
that's cool.
and is more of a fire.
He kind of gives me the like Chinese
dragon vibes. Yeah. So Centiskorch is they butchered him with his move pool. You could have gotten Rock Slide or Earthquake a little bit faster, but it is what it is. This is just aesthetics. It looks phenomenal. So Clobbopus.
What happens if we want to put something else in A?
It's just gonna make another one.
Oh, okay.
So Clobbopus is the next one. I'm curious of what you think. So these two are pure fighting type. They're not water. They're pure fighting type.
Yeah, but
so
it's
an octopus.
So
yeah, it's an octopus. I'm just saying that he's not a water type. He's an octopus, but he's not a water type. He's a fighting type. So those are boxing gloves. Yeah. Yeah. So Clobbopus is pretty good, but Graplock, I think he's a D. Graplock is okay. The best shiny in the game. Basically, the blue turns red and the yellow turns white.
Wow.
So it's really, really dope. Basically, almost like what the baby one version is.
The baby one's like orange and stuff. I don't know.
These two Pokemon are exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. One's a pre-evolution.
Yeah.
Sinistea is his name. Sinistea.
Sinistea? Like cinnamon tea?
Cinnamon tea. This is a ghost that lives in a teacup.
I don't like that concept of those things. No, I don't.
So basically, it's like Beauty and the Beast.
I know it is.
Yeah.
But they're not ghosts. They're actual people that got cursed.
Hey, there's some dark Pokedex entries, but that's the concept. We're doing aesthetics here. What is it like?
Okay,
so you can see him hanging, so you can see through his eyes.
Yeah, I guess like I mean I see what it is. I can tell its face and stuff. It's like alright.
Okay, Poltegeist.
I like the name of it though, like Poltergeist.
Yeah, Poltegeist is Oh, did I grab him? I grabbed the wrong one. Oh, where'd you have Mr. Mime? I totally grabbed the wrong one.
Babe,
where'd you grab?
I think he was in. I don't remember.
I think it was in like D, right?
D.
No, he was in D because you had a sentimental value over him. So he's like right here, or something like that. Anyway, I totally moved him out the way. So Poltegeist is A tier, S tier. I love Poltegeist. I think it's adorable from the moment that it was introduced. The fact that it's a ghost type and it's a little ghost that lives inside a teapot. I think it's adorable. And not supposed to say this, fierce competitive wise. Great sweeper. So I think that Poltegeist is S tier for me.
What's this?
That is Hatterene. It's a fairy psychic type. I haven't really gotten all the names like to a T yet.
Like
I know who they are. His name Haddana.
Yeah, I don't like the design sign of this.
Yeah, I agree. Looks like he's just wearing a big old like hoodie.
Yeah.
And Hatina, his evolved form's name is Hatrim. Hatrim, I believe, is an F. I don't think it doesn't need to exist. I think it's an F. He's using his hair to stand up.
And I'm assuming this is the last.
Yeah, there's a big controversial how you pronounce this. It hasn't been really Hatterene?
That's the last one.
Hatterene or Hatterini? Yeah.
So, is it a hat with a?
The thing is, it's wearing the hat.
Yeah.
It's very skinny, and then
But
his
what
hair is
is
wrapped around
it?
his body. It's like a witch, I think. It's a fairy ghost type, so I mean fairy psychic type. So I think it's like a witch. Okay, I can agree with that. It's looking. I think it's looking. So it's my turn. So here's my thought process behind these three, right? So Impidimp, when I first saw him, he was funny.
He looks like from Lord of the Rings.
Dobby? Yeah, he does look like Dobby. But the thing is that he's too skinny for me. He's too skinny. So I'm gonna put like a C, because he's adorable, but he's just too skinny. He's just too tiny. I get that it's the pre-evolution to all these other ones, but it's just too skinny for me. So Morgrim is the next one. Morgrim all of a sudden goes from this skinny little dark fairy typing is what it is.
Yeah.
And now he grows up, he's like a fucking teenager.
I think B.
Yeah. Grimmsnarl?
S or A?
No, he's not S tier, he's A tier to me. Yeah, he could have looked a little bit cooler, but he's an A for me. He's an A.
What the hell?
Obstagoon.
This is the
Obstagoon is the third of them, yeah. So
how come we got him all the way over here?
Yeah. So the Johto version it went from Zigzagoon,
Yeah.
and then Linoon. That's how it ended.
Okay.
In this generation, they got Galarian forms and a third evolution. So this is the newest edition, which is right here. His name is Obstagoon.
I actually like him better than the other two a lot more. I think he's a B.
A B? That's S tier. Oh my god.
Aesthetically, it's better, but
Him, Obstagoon.
the way he looks.
The reason why I'm not gonna do the dragon of that dragon we talked about to not be one of my new mascots is because everyone else loves him and I don't want to be that person. So there's two Pokemon that I consider for a second franchise. One was Obstagoon.
Obstagoon or Og?
Obstagoon.
Oh, okay.
Obstagoon. The Goon Squad.
He's cool. He's cool.
Wakanda forever.
It's a B.
Wakanda forever.
Anyways, B is a passing grade.
Okay, that's decent. It's still S tier. But anyway, so Galarian Meowth.
That looks like it
Changed
has a
the
mask.
form. Galarian Meowth, first
Yeah.
one, like other Meowths,
Yeah.
right? Changed to looking like that, and got an evolution,
Oh.
and it's this
It looks like it has a mask on, just like put a
Perzerker.
mask
Yeah,
over it.
it's Perzerker. Perzerker for me is S tier.
Really?
I love Perzerker. I think he looks phenomenal. So Perzerker is super tiny. He's like this little Viking guy, and it's a pure steel type. So it's just all metal. He's just a big metal beard dude. Just savage. Imagine him jumping on your back and just. No? Okay. I think it's S tier. No.
You're crazy.
Sue me. I think it's S tier. Plus, we need to put more in S tier, in my opinion. Alright.
S tier is a very picky
It
position.
is. It's just
though.
such a cool. And it's shiny. Oh, I'll show you the shiny later. So good. It gets like a yellow. Where the brown is, it turns yellow, and then the black is more of a darker shade. It's really
Brown?
cool.
Where's
Very
brown?
Steeler-esque, like around the body.
Oh, okay. What's this? It's a tree?
That is the evolution of Corsola. So Corsola did not get an evolution prior in Johto. It got a new form in Galar, and it also got an evolution. This is Cursola, like you've been cursed. Cursola. It's from Corsola to Cursola. So now it basically see the
tree.
you see the it's still a piece of coral, but you see the bottom part.
Yeah.
It's still the same that Corsola has, but it opened up and sprouted. Still very sad. Dead piece of coral. I think he's a lot less.
Oh.
I think I love that he's the ghost typing, obviously. Hits like a fucking truck. But I think it's D. Because it just so it stands there and it just kind of just does this.
Oh.
That's all it really does. Corsola awesome. Cursola, I think it's like a D. Surfetched, Farfetched, got a Galarian form, and then evolved into Surfetched. Like, Surfetched. Yeah. So he's
even standing like a soldier. Yeah.
He now his leek is turned into a sword, and he has a leaf. He has a leaf shield.
An onion.
Surfetched is a good B for me. I think Surfetched is pretty up there. It's a little duck, pure duck, ready to fight, valiant dude, and yeah. The next one is your turn. Mr. Mime got its evolution, and then evolved. This is Mr. Rhyme.
Yeah.
Mr. Rhyme. Okay. Yeah. I like that. Tap dances too. Psychic ice type.
I could see him more as a tap dancer.
Yeah. It's got the little face on his belly. Really cool. Yeah, I can agree.
He looks like Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, he does look like Charlie Chaplin. So I'm next. So Yamask got an evolution, a second one. So now this is Runerigus. So Runerigus to me, I think is like a D. Only because I put Yamask that doesn't need to exist.
Why does he look like a pile of trash?
So it's basically a big stone.
Oh.
And then the stone has cracks. And then the ghost part of it separates it. And then it looks like that. So when it does attacks, it goes back into its stone. So it's just a meh. But obviously the ghost typing gave a little bit more to the ghost ground type. So I honestly don't... This is the pre-evolution to Alcremie.
Oh, we were just talking about this one.
Yeah. Like the little... So Alcremie... Honestly, sorry guys. I don't remember its name. This name is Milkery. Milkery.
What is it?
It's supposed to be... It's a fairy type. It's supposed to be... So this is designed off like ice cream.
I like fairy types, but fairy types look very enchanted, like magical to me. But this doesn't look like that.
No?
No. What is it supposed to be? Ice cream?
Like ice cream. Like a scoop of ice cream.
That doesn't look like a scoop of ice cream.
To Game Freak it does.
Well, Game Freak is wrong.
Alcremie has like 100 different forms. Like so many different fruits on his head, different colors, different flavors. Alcremie is a C for me. Alcremie is adorable. That's a fairy type. Pure fairy type. And its Gigantamax form, it changes into this like different layered cake. And it sits on top.
How does ice cream go? Oh, okay.
And it sits on top.
Gotcha.
Kind of like a scoop of ice cream. And then
the one we were just
remember I told you that one of the two are going to be my mascot.
Of course, this is S tier for you.
This is Phalanx. So Phalanx, if you can tell me behind him, you can't really look from right there. But Phalanx is him.
So okay, this is what I see.
It's six.
I see soldiers holding flags and shields.
So he has no hands.
Okay. So
yeah, he has no hands. The hands and arms are shields, and they cover their eyes with it. And right here,
flags.
You see the red thing right there?
Yeah.
Those are shields over his head, and he pulls them to his side, and his eyes are like Kirby. It looks like Kirby wearing a helmet, and there's 6 of them.
Kirby scares the shit out.
What? So essentially, it's one big leader with his 5 homies, and they're like marching in place.
You're gonna be very disappointed in my answer.
No. This is probably going to be the new mascot of my second franchise. No, why? This is Phalanx. His name is Phalanx. Wait, before you make your decision, let me show you a different form of Phalanx. Wait, guys. This needs to happen. Phalanx. We're going to go to images. This is what he looks like. See how his eyeballs? And his arms are the shields that go over. And it's him and his 6 homies coming in line. And they separate. Look, they have flags. Look, they're like a bunch of valiant dudes. Look at their little legs and little hands. It's so adorable. Please don't make me sad. Oh my god, no! Why? That is not that's a passing grade, but this is S tier, guys. Phalanx is my favorite Pokemon of Generation 8. It really, really is. It's so adorable, it's so cute, and there's a lot of people that think the same.
Adorable. Okay.
It's like Kirby with a little helmet. There's like burnt. Okay. Anyway, so Pincurchin is next. This is Pincurchin. So this is just a spike ball. I think he's like I'd put him in C. He's cool. He's alright. This is a little coral dude with some spikes on him. This is the most beloved Pokemon.
Is it?
That is in the community right now.
What is it?
This is trending all over Twitter. There's memes all over the place. His name is Snom. His name is Snom. So it's a little ice bug. So this thing is trending. John, JJ, if you're watching here, I'll tell you that you're in this video. I'll shout you out, John Jr. If you guys know who John Jr. is, he's big in the community. He's a big guy. We'll put his link down in the description below. This guy loves Snom so much. He streamed every single day, like Vlogmas, and called it Snommas.
Oh.
Snomsember.
So why is it so beloved?
Because I think it's adorable.
I can't really. Can you show me a closer picture of it?
Okay, so this is Snom.
So it's you said ice bug?
It's an ice bug type. Snom. So here's, oh, you can't see that. That's a bad picture. Snom. It's still early in the generation, so that's why the pictures are pretty lackluster. Is that a phone? Pokemon. Okay. There you go.
Looks like it's booty.
Yeah, it looks like a bear trapped into like a bunch of ice.
Yeah, it does look like a bear. Okay.
The most beloved Pokemon right now in the community. Where is Summer? Someone who doesn't know Pokemon. Someone that is an outsider looking in. This is it. This is what's going to be make or break my career in Pokemon. What does my wife think about Snom? Here we go. Here we go. Drum roll, please.
It doesn't look like a bug to me. It looks like a bear trapped in a cave. It looks like.
You gotta rate him. You gotta rate him. Okay, no more saying. Aesthetically, what does he look like?
Sorry.
JJ. Here we go. I haven't looked up yet. You haven't done anything. I want to see. Tell me what you're doing. Ah, you did that for the culture.
Why you would have put it lower?
I would have put it in D. I don't like Snom. I think I don't. I can see why he's adorable, but I just don't. It
looks like a bear stuck in a cave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. Frostmoth is pretty cool. Frostmoth, to me, Volcarona is a Pokemon from the past. This had an opportunity to be just like Volcarona, but be an ice type. But it is, at the end of the day, a moth that's dressed for the snow. I'm going to put it in D. I think it's a D for me.
It looks like a moth.
It is a moth.
Yeah.
Frostmoth is what it's called.
It looks like it.
It does look like a moth. I think it's an okay design. So this is Stonejourner. This next one is called Stonejourner. He's basically like Stone Edge, right? So it's just one big log. It's got hands and those are his legs. Doesn't even exist. All right. Ice-Q, both forms are going to go for me. I get Ice-Q.
Okay. Why?
I think because it's basically the same Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
So what Ice-Q does, it comes like this with the ice cube on its head.
With the cube.
It does the same almost like Mimikyu. It's allowed to take one physical hit with no damage, and once you take that hit, the ice goes away and he goes like that.
Okay.
And then has the opportunity to get it back through other circumstances. So now he looks all derpy like that. But when he has a little ice cube over his face, I think he's adorable.
Yeah, me too.
So Ice-Q goes up to A for me. I think that it's cool that he looks kind of adorable with the ice on his head, and then without it, he looks even derpier. So
yeah.
The penguin, they nailed him on the head. I'm not gonna say any spoilers, but the APA Academy is coming up soon. Just saying.
Jesus, that was a spoiler. Okay, what's this?
That is Indeedee. Indeedee has a male form and a female form. That's the male form. The female is just his ears are down. And it looks more feminine. Indeedee is a normal psychic type.
What is it?
I think it's just like a little humanoid helper. I think it's supposed to resemble like the new like Chansey-ish kind of thing.
I like Chansey better.
Yeah, it's just not. It doesn't need to exist either. I don't think. Morpeko. These two are the same designs. So the way Morpeko works is that it starts in its satisfied form, and then in the next.
Looks like Pikachu.
Yeah, it's the Pikachu of the generation. So there's an electric type. When it's in its satisfied form, when it's happy, it's an electric type. In the next turn, he gets hangry. This is the hangry form. So he turns into a dark type. So one turn here, one turn here. So this is an electric dark type. So it's just this little hamster looking dude.
Well, you do. No, you don't do.
I'm gonna do both.
No, because we separated this one.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So you have to.
I would put Ice-Q on both if we're gonna do that. Ice-Q does go for A on both for me. Morpeko, I think is like a solid D. So that's the.
You did the wrong one.
Oh, sorry. I stole yours. So I get the hangry form?
Yes.
The hangry form is a B. I like the hangry form. He's just pissed off.
I think this one's so cute.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
He's a little
super
hamster.
Cute.
I put him no higher than B, but okay, I can see why you
put him at a D.
It's a B.
I
put him at a D.
You put him at a D.
Because I love that he's hangry. I love that part.
Yeah,
okay.
that's funny. Oh, this one's cute.
Do not roast me, guys, for not remembering this guy's name.
This one's so cute. It's cute.
It's adorable. It's just I feel like they could have done something so much better with his legs. It's a pure steel type. It's an elephant, obviously.
Yeah, I can see
So,
that.
can I not pull up his name? Koufant is his name.
What's wrong with his feet?
Koufant. They're just tiny.
So what's wrong with that?
I think that the next one they nailed them on the head, but this is our first elephant that we get. I feel like it just looks too derpy for me.
I like it. It's so cute.
Okay, because you love it and I love you, I'm gonna put him in C.
Alright.
He's okay.
What would you have?
It's very Dumbo-esque. If he didn't look like if his body wasn't so big and his legs weren't so tiny, I don't know. That's just me. It's like a C for me. Copper Jaw is the next one. So Kufant evolves into Copper Jaw. Big. What are those? Asian elephants? Asian elephant-esque, yeah. It's called Copper Jaw. Is his name.
But all elephants have tusks. It's the shape of their ear that makes them different.
Yeah.
And some other things, but
his ears are kind of like.
Can I see it closer? Because it's kind of hard.
Copper Jaw. So we're gonna pull him up. So guys, stand by. We're gonna see how she thinks about Copperhead. Copper Jaw. Here we go. So here's an extra look.
Oh, okay. I like it.
That's a good photo right there. I can agree with that. Yeah. Copper Jaw is pretty good. I think they did a pretty good job for giving us our first elephant. So a pure elephant that looks like an elephant. So here's the backstory between these next 4 are the fossils of the generation. So they try to change things up where in the game you get 2 separate fossils and you can put them, or a couple of different fossils, and you can put them in different combinations, and then you get a different Pokemon whatever combination. So see how like some have the same head, and some have the same tail, and some have the same body. Yeah. So you mix and match, almost very Chimera-esque.
Like when you're in the playgrounds, those things.
You can mix them all up. Yeah, exactly. This is Dracozolt. Dracozolt for me is it's A. Okay. I like Dracozolt. I love the big thick body of the little hands. This is Arctozolt. So this is the amphibious lower half and then the chicken style head.
I don't like it.
Those are icicles out of his nose because he's cold. I also feel really bad. I feel really bad for the Pokemon because it shivers.
Yeah.
That's its like thing.
Pobrecita.
This is Dracovish. Dracovish is the most ferocious dragon right now in the meta. I think it's aesthetically though, it's less than Dracozolt. I like him, but I don't love him because he's got no arms. It's just the tail and the head, and so it's just, if he had arms, that'd be pretty cool, or wings or something. Nah, I just don't like it. This is Arctovish. Arctovish is his name. Shield? No, it's see how it's that head, and then with the bottom body of this dude. So the body of wherever you put this guy, and then the head that's over here.
A C.
A C?
Yeah.
I'm so stoked this fell to me. Duraludon is S tier. I'm not even thinking about it. Duraludon's so cool. This is a dragon steel type and it looks like a cannon. So it attacks by putting his front legs on the ground like a cannon and then it shoots it off his head. He has a cannon on his head. I think it's just awesome.
So this is
Dreepy. Dreepy is the first evolution of Dragapult.
I don't like it.
No?
No.
Oh, and if you're watching this, roaster. Really? That's where you're gonna put it?
Yeah.
Okay. Dragolge, I think this is the way you pronounce it. No. Dracloak is how you pronounce it. Dracloak is the next one. Oh, you got the good one. Dracloak for me, it's B. I think it's super dope. It got a droopy on its head. Like, come on, homie, let's get it. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. Wait, everyone pause. We're about to find out. I'm sure you're gonna put it where I think you're gonna put it, but this is a ghost dragon type. We obviously know his name is Dragapult, and he shoots little droopies from his cannons. I think that's dope. Word of summer. Okay, see, you're with everybody else. It's a dragon ghost type. It's by far the best design of the entire generation. He was gonna be a mascot. Owen, OGALBINA, shout out to you. He went out and he got himself his logo redone to be a Dragapult. I'm sure everyone in the draft community is gonna be doing the same, which is why I will not be doing that. Phalanx will probably be my mascot, and he's got Phalanx has a signature move called No Retreat, so probably be like the San Diego No Retreat or something like that, or the San Diego Retreat. I don't know, something like that. No. Anyway, but Dragapult.
We'll have to talk about that now.
S tier Dragapult. Zacian. So we'll do each and each. So no, it's a wolf. So this is the box legendary. So when you give it the rusted sword and then it gets its armor, Zacian, stat-wise, is going to be the strongest Pokemon in creation.
But
Like
we're
better
not
than
talking about strength.
better than
here.
Mega
We're
Rayquaza.
talking about what it looks like.
But with its metal form, it's B to me. I think I like the metal looking like he has wings.
Oh, okay.
And the sword in its mouth is pretty dope. It's based off a legend. There's a dog legend. I don't know what folktale it is, but he carries a sword, so I think that's pretty cool. So you get Zacian without the armor. So if he doesn't hold the rusted sword, this is his pure form. So with the metal, it's fairy, steel type. Without it, pure fairy type. It's a wolf. More of the leaner of the two wolves. This is the sword. Okay, this is the sword mascot. So Zacian, no, this is Zamazenta. Zamazenta with the metal form for me, same. I put him up there. So this is Zamazenta without the rusted shield.
The way it looks.
Yeah, it's much better than the other one. It's for sure much better. It's a lot thicker too. It's more of the defensive form, obviously. Eternatus. This is Eternatus. This is like the evil, the poison dragon, the evil one. It's really bad.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it has eyes. It just looks like this, like it just doesn't. I don't like it. It doesn't not need to exist. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
So guys, that is it. We really didn't want it to be this long. Thank you guys. If you guys are still watching this video, we really do appreciate you. This is the list. This is the list that is the best and trumps every other list. Why? Because Summer has taken a part in it. And this means a lot more because Summer actually doesn't know much about the Pokemon community. So therefore, this is purely aesthetically pleasing to the eyes. So, taking competitive to the side, they went down, they drew these Pokemon. Which ones were the best? The S tiers, Darmanitan. We have Rillaboom, Cinderace, Squirvet. Squirvet's up there. Centiskorch, Poltegeist, Berserker, Duraludon, and obviously Dragapult. So those are the S tiers of the generation. So, do you guys agree? Is your list a little bit different? I'll leave a link down below of this list that we did for here. Make sure you guys tag me so Summer could see. Tag us to see if there's any similarities. Do you guys think that Squirvet is S tier? That's gonna be the most controversial.
Aesthetically, it's so cute.
Is Squirvet, guys? Leave a comment down below, please, if you guys believe that Squirvet. Basically, this is what you're saying. Summer basically said that Squirvet is S tier and Snom is B. Snom is the most loved Pokemon right now in the generation and in the community. So she says that Squirvet is better than Snom.
Because Squirvet looks like Arya.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Yeah.
But out of all the fully evolved Pokemon that look really, really great up there, the first stage Squirvet ended up in S tier. I think that's super funny. Which is, I'm glad that you came in. Thank you, babe.
Yes.
High fives. Okay, cool, guys. So good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys are new here, please do me a big favor and subscribe. Make sure you guys hit the little bell button to get all the post notifications turned on. And with all that being said, we're going to get the heck up out of here. Have a great rest of your night. And above all else, be nice. Peace.